Hello, everybody. It's Mr. E from Art with Mr. E, and today we have a product review, Crafter Square, which you know is Dollar Tree, my favorite place in the whole wide world. And this is wood carving. I know, right? Wood carving. I'm an elementary teacher. I'm going to put these in the hands of my 5-year-olds. No. I think this could be a really fun thing to do with like an after-school art club where you have a smaller number of students, 5th, 6th grade on up. But of course, you know your students and what they can handle and what would be the most appropriate. This may not be appropriate. But it is a wood carving tool for only $1.25 at Dollar Tree. It gives you some basic tools. Now, am I a wood carver? Absolutely not. Could this end disastrously? Possibly. Hopefully not. But I also bought some wood from Dollar Tree as well. It is Crafter Square. The one on the right is the wood hanging decor. It is much more like a plywood. I don't have a lot of high hopes for this in regards to carving it, because to me it looks like a plywood press board fake wood, if you know what I mean. It's like the paneling I grew up with in the 70s and 80s. This is a chunk of real wood, and they have different shapes there. So we're going to give it a try with our tools. Like I said, I am not a wood carver. I have not done research on wood carving. I just thought, ooh, that looks fun, which is what I do. And for $1.25, it is worth a try. So this tool is a V shape. It gives me some throwback to high school when I was doing lino prints and did not follow teacher's directions and ended up cutting myself. So yeah, this kind of gouges the wood. We have a scoop. So it is what you would like gouge out with as well, but it's rounded. And then we have more like almost like a chisel type. And then we have a knife type. Once again, these are not things that you would give small children or children that you could not trust, right? Okay, so we're going to start with our knife type. We're just going to kind of cut in to our plywood, see what it does. Oh, it does not feel good at all. It almost feels like if you're just taking a pin or even like the end of it, a screwdriver or something, and making marks into it. It kind of feels like it's tearing through the surface, which, like I said, this is like a plywood, kind of artificial fake wood. May not be your best bet for trying this. All right, now this is the... Oh, and then, yeah. I have not researched wood carving, which that's my fault. I just thought we'd try it. Okay, so that is kind of taking away some of the wood, but it's splintering. It's not nice. Yeah, not impressive. All right, so I'm getting the Scooby Scoop. I'm gonna try to follow the line. Okay, that worked a little bit. Where I had cut into the surface, it is pulling away some of the wood. Now, I'm doing it in a place where I have not. Okay, that's working somewhat. Oh, look at that. Burning ring of fire. So, it's a nice gouge. My thought is maybe, if you draw into the surface, then cut it with the kind of the flat knife type tools, and then use your gougers to remove wood, and then like put a nice stain on it. That might be kind of interesting. Okay, let's get the one that hurt me in high school. This is the V-shaped. This gets a fairly wide scoop, My assumption is that this would get a smaller line. See, this does not want to go. Let's go up here to one of my pre-cut lines and see. Yeah, it just kind of feels like it wants to splinter. I mean, it's interesting. Could it work? Yeah, if I finesse it a little bit more, maybe it could work better. Let's try this. All right. I'm just going to go in. Since this is in my hand, this is the V-shaped gouging one. Let's flip this around here. Now, some of you may be way too nervous to do this with any kind of student, and I completely understand that. It might not be worth the risks. It is definitely something, if you're doing it in an art club, I would ask, or I'd let parents know, hey, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing it with fidelity. We're going to be safe, but there is always a chance, and then have maybe the parents sign some kind of form that, you know, gives the okay for the student to participate. I don't know, better safe than sorry, right? And also, of course, check with your school administrators to see if they would allow such a thing. I don't know, I think it could be fun though. I mean, we are using the sharp, pointy stuff like this all the time in high school. And I know some of my friends that teach middle school allow their students to use hot glue guns and X-Acto knives. So, I don't know, it might be worth a try. For $1.25 a set, it's pretty darn good. So this is cutting down in there well. It's making a nice deep gouge. That's kind of cool. I really would be interested in trying to take a print off of this. If I can get back into my classroom soon, maybe I can grab a roller and some ink and we can give it a try. I also think it'd be really cool, like, see, this is really hard to use this to kind of carve in, and I know maybe not that what it's used for, and that's why it's not working well, but this one carve in. Anyway, I like the idea of the stain that would be left after you've used ink on it. Yeah, this one carves much better into the surface. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Would you try this with an art club or middle school or high school students where you are located? Is it worth the risk? I think it's good to trust kids. I think it's good to let them try different media and tools under your supervision. But there is a line that you don't want to cross. You want to be safe, and you want to make sure that you're not going against the wishes of your school or the parents. So check into those things before you do, but maybe over the summer, pick these up for yourself and have fun playing around. All right, have a great day. Bye, everybody.